were asking me in the past weeks or so, is your speech funny? So I tried to put in some jokes, and the only one that really stuck, the only joke that I really enjoyed, was that I actually like all of you guys. Just kidding. Kurt Vonnegut, author of Slaughterhouse-Five, once said, "True terror is to wake up one morning and discover that your high school class is running the country." Standing here in front of all of you today, I'm truly terrified for that morning. Speaking before you is both an honor and a privilege, and standing on the threshold of tomorrow, of new beginnings, is a surreal experience. I realize that the quicker I speak, the quicker we receive our diplomas, and the quicker we get to move on, so naturally, I'll make sure to drone on until they kick me off the stage. If you've been around me at any point in the past 4 years, you've probably heard me talk about aliens. And if you haven't, then you're in luck, because I'm about to talk about aliens. For decades, we as a mass have been fascinated with the concept of extraterrestrial life. It shows up in cinema and in literature, in music, and on the weird parts of YouTube, and justifiably so. What's more exciting than engaging in a renaissance of exploration, than tackling the cosmos and discovering the unknown? But too often, some say, we fall into the clutches of boundless idealism. Let's say hypothetically, tomorrow we were capable of interstellar travel. Who's to say that there's even life out there to discover? And if we do discover some life, who's to say that they'll be friendly? That they won't try to enslave us and pillage our resources, or simply exterminate us? What pops into your head when you hear the word alien? A small green figure with a disproportionately large head? Maybe an enormous slime of matter with several eyes and several mouths? Perhaps just an amorphous mass of energy, unbeknownst to us all. What language does it speak? Is it gibberish? Pulsating static? Popular culture loves to portray aliens in this manner, in a light which renders them impossibly absurd and implausibly abundant. But I've met a few aliens in my life. Quite a few, actually. In fact, I call some of them my best friends today. When I walked into my kindergarten class that first day of school, clutching desperately at the lifeline in my mother's hand, I was overwhelmed. I was raised in a Korean-speaking home by my Korean-speaking parents, surrounded by my Korean brother, Korean restaurant owners, Korean shopkeepers. So when I walked into class, it was a bit of a culture shock. Here were kids of all different colors, speaking all different languages, born of different backgrounds, bearing different cultures. That day, I was an alien. We were aliens. Fast forward to today. Whether we've been together for 12 years or for 2, invariably we are all aliens. No longer are we aliens to each other. Where yesterday we were foreigners and today we are friends, tomorrow presents a new horizon. The class of 2018 will spread out across the nation, across the world, encountering hundreds of new alien life every day. College is an entirely different universe, and within its halls resides thousands of experiences. So who among us will be the pioneers of humanity? So before I conclude, I'd like to deliver these unapproved yet indispensable words. There are many people that I have to thank in my life, too many, in fact, but I'd like to take this opportunity and try my best. So, to my incredible parents, thank you for being my biggest cheerleaders and constant supporters for the entirety of my life. Words could never express how thankful I am for you, and I love you more than you know. Thank you to my older brother, Andy, for serving as a constant role model and a mentor throughout all these years. I've gone to you for many, many things, and never once have you let me down. And finally, thank you to my best friend, Lena Dixon, for sticking by my side all these years. That day in 5th grade, when you tripped me on the soccer field, you gave me a scar on my elbow. And now, leaving high school together, you've given me friendship for life. Thank you. So what is next for us? Some might say that our journey has only just begun, that we've only passed the safety screening and have yet to take off. Today is the first day of our lives. Where this morning we are beholden to the earth and this ground, tomorrow we roam free among the cosmos. Where tonight we sleep tightly under the stars, tomorrow we live among them. The universe beyond is a daunting and unfamiliar place. Fear not the aliens, embrace them. Congratulations, and thank you to the class of 2018.